Hey everybody, this is Jared with Stampede Blue, and this is your Indianapolis Colts post-game wrap. Your Colts lost today at home to the Philadelphia Eagles. The final score is 17-16, and what a thriller, right? Great game for the Colts today. Truth be told, I try not to speak in pejorative, but frankly, if Frank Reich was the coach today, the Colts get blown out. Okay, Colts played outstanding. The Colts' problems are glaring, right? Rookie left tackle gives up a big sack, right? Gets bull rushed on an important pass rush down, right? Or an important pass down for the Colts. It's third down, last possession of the game. Got to get into field goal range and you win, right? Otherwise, Colts did miss a field goal today. So keep this in mind. Colts had this win on the board and missed a field goal. Played no quarterback spy after the quarterback keep on the fourth down conversion is interesting to play after. That's an interesting strategy. I think if they're willing to go for it on 4th and 2 with their quarterback and run the little quarterback keep, um, they'll absolutely do it on another down. You know what I mean? So you need to spy. You need to spy an athlete especially in the scoring area. And the Colts failed to do that. Gave a touchdown late, right? Then to add to that, leading up to that late touchdown, Zaire Franklin, who by the way makes an outstanding play punching the ball out, right, and getting a strip, um, is in coverage like 40 yards down the field, and that's the Colts being afraid to be the man in the pass rush and not applying enough pressure. And I get it, Jalen Hurts is an athlete, but a lot of what goes into a throw is in timing. And when you just let a guy get back there and huck one, you know what I mean? Like you force Zaire Franklin to commit a penalty in order to prevent a touchdown. So I get it. A lot of people are going to be upset about that. Nope, nope. He did what he had to do. So here, Jalen Hurts today, 18 for 25, 190 yards and a touchdown, sacked 3 times. He also had 16 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown, including the game winner. Miles Sanders, 13 carries for 47 yards. The Colts gave up 33 rushes for 141 yards, but for about 4 yards on the ground. So that was a decent outing for the Eagles, and that was a good outing, right? Like, yeah, Jalen Hurts you, but the Colts contained that for the larger part. Like I said, just a little miscue there on that touchdown late. Devonta Smith, 6 catches for 78 yards. A.J. Brown, 5 catches for 60 yards. And really, when you think about it, also Zach Pascal sighting. Um, the Colts um, recovered what? 2 fumbles, 3 fumbles? Well, 2 actual recoveries, Eric Johnson and Grover Stewart, right? But yeah, Zaire Franklin was all over the place today for the Colts. Matt Ryan, 23 of 32, 213 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked 4 times. And there were periods of the game where I wondered how long it had been since the Colts attempted a pass more than 7 yards down the field. And I think that if you're going to beat people, it's with scheme, right? You beat scheme with scheme. You beat power, you know what I mean? You power with scheme. You beat speed with scheme, right? Scheme. And I think the Colts' offensive scheme was just try to tear people up in the short game, and we're just not taking advantage of people vertically. Anyway, Jonathan Taylor, 22 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown. Um, Otherwise, the Colts rushed 26 total times for 99 yards. So the Colts' rushing game went flat in the second half. Um, Michael Pittman, 6 catches for 75 yards. Paris Campbell, 5 catches for 67 yards. Otherwise, just kind of a bland outing out of the Colts offensively, which I think with all the turmoil the Colts have been under recently with, I think I'll still talk about this when they traded Naheem Hines, fire Marcus Brady, fire Frank Reich, hire someone who played offensive line, and then the offensive line still kind of sticks out to you. It lets you got a young offensive line, you got a quarterback as his first year with the organization. I think that Matt Ryan is he's done fantastic up to this point. As far as his tenure here and his time in the league, like he's clearly like great quarterback. Um, I'm just worried about his arm, right? I'd be concerned about his arm. I need to be able to stretch the field vertically to punish teams for playing press, right? Frankly, um, So yeah, the Colts are 4-6-1 and host the Steelers uh, on what is that, Sunday night, the 28th, Monday Night Football. Sorry, the Colts host the Steelers Monday Night Football. So they get a long time off. They're playing against a team right now. It's 3-6. Um, that plays the Bengals this afternoon. Could very well be 3-7 when you meet them. I don't think the record's necessarily terribly relevant here. Steelers are a well-coached team, young at quarterback, but they do present a challenge in the pass rush. So as long as this offense is limited, the Colts are going to be in dogfights, trying to protect leads when you can get them. But one of the things I like a lot better trying to protect a lead than trying to chase someone down, right? Um, I like when the Colts get a hot start. You know, it's like everything else looks a lot better. Your defense doesn't get gassed so easily when they're not feeling like they're in back-to-back possessions, right? Against the hot offense, against the league's best offense. And all things considered, like Colts gave up 17 points to who I have as the Super Bowl favorite from the NFC. So obviously, Jalen Hurts is a really good quarterback. I'm just hoping that as many people as possible are healthy and interested in football, because I think that if you can lose by one to the NFC favorite mid-season, you can beat them in 2 months, right? I'm a firm believer, right? If you could lose by one, right? I feel like I'm crazy saying it. If you can lose to them by one now, you can beat them in 2 months, right? If all things are equal, things are the same, right? They don't get to add any new players, right? And they even did. Linval Joseph and Dominic Sue, and he still only lost by one, right? Like I said. So I'm just interested to see Colts going forward. You got to win the magic number is like 9 wins. So you got to win like five of the next. It's gonna be tough. Five of the next six to get to the playoffs. Otherwise, you're just not in it. So yeah, this has been Jared with Stampede Blue. This is your Indianapolis Colts post game wrap. Hey, happy holidays, everybody. Mateo and I will be recording a podcast Tuesday, and we're going to talk Pacers and Colts, as the Colts are hot too, or Pacers are hot too, or Pacers are hot. Anyway, this is Jared with Stampede Blue. This is your Indianapolis Colts post game wrap. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. If I don't see you.